Types of people that you cannot trust. Yay, my favorite. Let's get straight into it. You cannot trust, I'm gonna start with this because this is the one that burned me the most. You cannot trust manipulators. People, if that's your partner or your friend or whoever in your family, someone, manipulators, people that undermine you, everything you do, they just undermine you. Manipulators, their words do not match their actions. You tell them something about you and they undermine it. They're just trying to make it look, oh, it's not a big deal. Or strategically, somehow they don't remember something you did, or they call you a liar. Or when you tell them something emotional manipulators, when you tell them something that it bothers you or whatever, that's the one that I know very, very well. When you tell them something that bothered you, that they did, and they just completely dismiss it and they make it sound like it's your fault. Like, of course I would be like that because it's your fault, Joe. Because it's, I can't believe you said that to me, I'm not. Or, yeah, I can't believe you said that to me because I'm your friend. Or I'm your family member, I'm your sister. Of course I wouldn't do that. How did you think that? You cannot trust these people. Next one, liars. One that just lie. They talk about something, basically that you were there, that you were a witness of that thing. You know what happened, and they just lie. You know a certain reality. Let's just say, you've seen your friend has a partner and you've seen what happened in a situation with their partner, and they just create a completely different story, like a really blatant lie, or about a situation that involved you, and you think, no, that did not happen. I did not tell you that. And especially within a group that it's presented as a joke and they believe that person, and you're like, no, that didn't happen. And you just sat there like an idiot trying to convince the group. Because, what's that saying that if the lie goes out first, everyone will remember that. You can't fix a lie that has gone already out in the world. I don't remember the saying. Anyway, what else? Gossipers. Make no mistake, have no doubt in your mind. Let me say that 100%. Let me be clear about it. If you have a friend, a colleague, a family member, or whatever, that gossips about other people to you, make no mistake, they gossip about you to these people, to other people. That's a guarantee. Like, I will literally bet my money on that. That is a guarantee. I can actually sign that. Joe Gallas, guarantee. Do not trust these people. They do it to you. If they gossip, especially at the workplace, come on. Do you need me to tell you? If they gossip about other people, come on. They gossip about you too. Anyway, what else? Promise breakers. Over and over again. Flaky people. Do we need to expand? Promise breakers. They break a promise over and over again. Do you want this to happen again? Cut them off. You don't need another promise to be broken. Cut them off. Especially with your partners, or when they promise something. Oh, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna whatever, change or whatever. And they keep doing it. And they promise. They actually use the word promise. Next. Two-faced friends. When they say something to you and they say something to someone else, especially when they tell you that about a situation that someone has done something really bad to them. Let's just say a close friend of yours says something about a common friend of yours that they've done something to them, and you just give them advice, and you're like, oh no, that shouldn't happen, and they're like really passionate about like, no, I hate them and I'm just gonna block them, and then you see them hang out again. You see them, like, you see photos, or you meet up with your friend again, and you tell them, and you just say, oh, what happened with that situation with that friend that you don't like? Oh yeah, we're hanging out. I hate people that I don't know. I invest a lot of time giving people advice, and I believe them. I literally believe them when they tell me that person did this and this to me, and I'm thinking, oh, that's awful. And in my mind, I think that person will be strong enough to not talk to that person again because they sound really annoyed, and they go and hang out again. Cut them off. What is this? I don't know. Is it weakness? Is it like, what do I get the trauma, and then you go back to them and just hang out? What did you waste my time? Cut them off. You don't need these people in your life. Blame shifters. When someone always is in the right, especially, you know what? I'm going to use an example. When I had a friend, everything, all of her exes, I never met her exes, but it was always, they've done something. Like, she was always the one that would dump them. Let's just say she would cut the relationships. It was always their fault. And that's kind of weird. Like, there is no way you've never been dumped in your life. Anyway, that's just a little niche example. If there's something wrong in their life, or like they complain about something, it's always someone else's fault, and they never take accountability or responsibility. And you see them again, and they just complain about the same, and if someone else is out there, they're not doing it. And I know my mother is like that. She's like blaming everyone else for everything in her life. It's everyone else's fault, and it's obvious. Like, when she complains or like blames someone else for something that she actually does too. Why are you complaining? And like, okay, just be a little bit understanding there, because you're blaming someone for something you frequently do. Anyway, cut them off. Well, I can't cut my mother, but anyway, it's kind of like a trait, a personality trait. I don't know. It's just like deeply rooted in someone. It's innate that they can't blame themselves ever. They can't take accountability. What can you do? Hey, zealous ones. What do you do with the zealous ones? You cut them off. You don't want bad vibes. You don't want jealousy. You don't want. Do you? Like, people that can't say a nice thing to you ever, and when, let's just say, you're dressed up, you feel like amazing, and they just find something to say. Or when they try to give you a compliment, you can see like the corners of the mouth are like that, like they're trying. Because I've noticed that. It's really weird. I've noticed that with one of my friends. She will never, ever give me a compliment. Ever. Ever. And one day she actually did. And she wouldn't even look at me in my face, in my eyes. And she went, oh, you look nice. You look nice today. Did it hurt? Did it really hurt to tell me? And I'm one of the people, guys, that I would give compliment to everyone. I give compliments to everyone at work. I'm trying not to give compliments in the gym, because you never know. They might think. I said that before. I catch myself not to give compliments to people, or like compliment them on their form or whatever, because I don't know. But I give, in my workplace, I give everyone compliments. So I don't know why people like feel like I'm I'm not gonna give someone a compliment, or I'm not tell them they look nice. Or I don't know. In everything, if they succeed, if they got a promotion, I'm not gonna tell them anything, because I don't even know. Because what? Because they might think they're better than you. I don't know. It's just so stupid. Please, with the stupidity, please. It's just so stupid. Why don't you give a compliment to someone when if they've done something, or they're like it's a little tiny thing of kindness that it goes a long way. Give your kids compliments. Tell them, well done. Give your kids. No way I'm telling you to give your kids compliments, to like appreciate achievements of other people. Anyway, secretive ones. Don't trust secretive ones. If they do things behind your back, sort of like they're seeing someone and they don't tell you. I had a friend, again, I thought we were really close friends, like really close friends. And we were supposed to meet up. So we were supposed to meet up. So she came over and she was holding hands with a guy. And to me that was like, from where did that come from? Like, it was completely, we would talk every day, we'd hang out. She never mentioned that she was talking to anyone. She never mentioned that she was online dating. She never mentioned that she was going on dates. And all of a sudden, she walks along with her boyfriend. Secret, that who? They're not your friends. Unless it's, and I'm not talking if someone is doing something behind the scenes, you know, like that they're building a career or whatever, they're building a business or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things like that. Like, why didn't you tell me that? Or why didn't you tell me that you were planning a holiday? Like, a really tiny things, like secretive ones. What do you want them? And I have some bonus ones in the back. People that can't be serious or take anything seriously. I can't. It's okay to have that banter and like joke all the time, but if you want to talk about something seriously and they still turn it into banter, into a joke, into something else, let's change the subject. For me, it's a no. It's a red flag for friends, for everyone. If we can't be serious, if we can't talk about current affairs or whatever, of something serious that I want to talk about, I don't know. Or people that make everything about them. This is, I'm sorry, I left it at the end, but this is the one that actually chips away from my soul, because there is, I don't know, I'm just trying to think very hard. I don't think I've ever met anyone that I said something and that didn't make it about themselves. Everything. Every little thing. Let's just say the motorbike. I'm riding a motorbike. They will all, every single person, make it about a story they know, about someone they know that they ride a motorbike, or they always wanted a motorbike. And okay, like that's the tiny little example. I'm already bored talking about it, because I don't want to expand on that. I'm being traumatized on this subject. Try to listen. Try to listen. When someone is talking, try to listen without wanting to add your experience, like you're trying to hear a word and make it about you. Don't. Stop. Please stop. These are the people that you should be avoiding. I'm sorry if this has gone for too long. I had too many people to tell you that you should be avoiding. Let me know if I missed anyone. And thank you guys so much for commenting. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.